What is up, you guys? Rachel back with another video, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of how an entitled parent, which is like someone who thinks their kids deserve everything, tried to steal my phone. Actually, it was my dead uncle's phone. That'll be important later. But yeah, so pretty much what happened was I came out as depressed, and I actually made a video about that on my second channel, Rage Ventaz, and I was gonna quit YouTube and stuff like that. But so what happened was they were taking me to our first therapy session, and I couldn't like, I also have like ADHD and ADD. I don't know what that thing is, but they said they said they think I have ADD or something like that. So I need something to keep my blah blah. They said they need something for me to keep my focus on, and so they let me bring my phone to the therapy session. And yeah, so one day in therapy, me and my mom went in. I went in, then my mom went in, and I went in and said they could have private conversations with both of us. And so this kid with Down syndrome, that's going to be important later, walks into the room, and he asked me what I'm doing. I said listening to music, and he asked if he could listen to it. I said, oh, I'm about to go into my room, go into my therapy session. So I go into my therapy session, I come back out, he's not there, and then his mom asked me what I'm doing, so I tell her what I told her child, and then yeah, so that's where it starts. And she's like, So then her kid comes back out, and his therapist goes into the therapy room with my therapist and starts talking to my mom, because they knew I had really bad anxiety, ADHD, and stuff like that. But yeah. So then then while the kid was out there, mom was like, "Hey, could you let me and K, which is child or kid, let me and Kay listen to your music with us?" So I said, okay, I don't know if y'all are gonna like it though, so I unplugged it, and it was Foot Fungus by Ski Mask the Slump God, which I don't know if y'all know, but that is a pretty bad song to listen to. So EM gets mad at me, which is entitled Bomb. So then she gets mad at me and says I shouldn't be listening to that music, and I'm gonna corrupt her child and stuff like that, and just because I did that I deserve to pay, and now her children are gonna have cuss words stuck in their head, so she deserves my phone. I said, no, lady, I can't do that. This was my uncle's, and he passed away. He said, yeah, well, I forgot what she said, but it was something like, one of these days my son's gonna cuss, and then I'm gonna ground him or whip him. It's gonna be all your fault, and then he's gonna want to die. And then, I was like, yeah, well, I'm about to go back into the room, which I wasn't. We were actually really soon about to leave, because I just really wanted her to shut up, which probably wasn't the best idea. She said, I don't care, you're not going into that room till you give me your phone. And then, like, at least 5 minutes passed of her just telling me that she deserves my phone, her son deserves my phone, and that. Okay, so I'm just gonna be completely honest. This is where I went in the wrong, but I told her to shut up, and that her and her little brat, which I don't know why I said her and her little, you and your little brat, because her son was actually really calm. He was like kind of anticky, but that's because he had DS, like I said. And then she pulled out, well, my son has DS, which is Down syndrome, if y'all didn't know. And he and he can't keep his attention span. And then I said, and she said, so please give him your phone. And I said, no ma'am, I have ADD or ADHD, so I can't keep my attention span really in control too. So she, and I was actually, that's why I said ma'am instead of anything else, because she said please, but then after that she said, I don't care, give him your phone, it is mine now. And then she tried and reached for it, but the second she leaned up out of her chair, my parent and the two therapists came out and asked her what she was doing. And so this is what ticked me off, pretty much the most part about it. She said, this little brat stole my phone. And no matter what my mom said, they couldn't do anything about it. So, because, well, my mom could be an EP, and none of us were 100% sure whose phone it was. So I said, there's a passcode on it. Why don't we see who knows the passcode? So as soon as I say that, Am's face turns really red, like really, really red. And they turned the phone off. They give it to her, and she tried 5 times to do it. And then whenever I did it, I got it first try. And then she got really mad. She called us all a bunch of bleeped out names, called us a bunch of offensive names and stuff like that. So yeah, my mom, she got even more mad because she got made fun of for one of the names she called us. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace. No, I meant to hit him for a little bit.